Hello everybody, and welcome to silence. Right down there, on the other side of that field, is the River Spey. This is the B970. All you can hear is the birds twittering. No wind blowing. And up here is a left turn for Loch and Aviemore. But we're not going there. Let's straighten the camera up. We turn left. We're going to go off on a nice little track, especially for you, this Liz. I haven't been on this track for a long time. It goes past the Lilly Loch. Plenty of crunchy sounds coming from the front wheel. It's just a short distance up here. Well, it's a good job there ain't any big wind turbines about, because they won't be working, would they? A little bit of crunch there for you. No, they wouldn't be working. And when it goes dark, solar panels don't work neither. But yet we're closing down power stations, aren't we? Look what's happened in Spain. Yeah, net zero, eh? You ever wonder why your electric bill's dearer than it's ever been? It's costing billions, net zero. If it gets too windy, they have to shut the turbines off. Is it 43 miles per hour, I think? Yeah, too windy, and that costs millions, which our net zero government use taxpayers' money to compensate the firms because of the lack of earnings, I suppose. Yeah, £2 billion it cost last year. I could be wrong on that. And it all gets added onto your bill, which goes up and up and up. Yeah, it shouldn't cost hardly anything with the solar panels and wind turbines, but it is. And what's happened in Spain is absolutely terrible. And don't forget, our friend Ed Miliband, he's wanting us all to ride around in electric cars. So we're going to be producing less electric, and we'll need more of it. Loch and Aviemore up there. Beaver trail. Well, that's interesting. I know there's beavers around here, but I'll have to have a look at that, put it on the screen. Right, so the Lilly Loch is down here, and that's where we're heading. Yes, been reading another Bill Bryson book, A Short History of Almost Everything. Oh, it's really good. He starts off with atoms and ends up talking generally about just how massively, mind-bogglingly big the universe is. The human brain just can't comprehend it. The atoms, well, they're the other end of the scale, aren't they? Really small. And your body is made up of trillions of them. And apparently, according to what they say, they've been around since the beginning of time. So that, and those fingers are made of atoms that are billions of years old. And when they finish with me, they'll turn me off and they'll go and be something else. But you might be thinking, oh, what a load of rubbish. Well, that's what the scientists reckon. Yeah. So we've got a gate here. It's obvious to stop people driving through with cars. Right at the other end, it gets onto the road, there's another gate, but you've got to open that to get through. So Lilly Loch, just up here, on the right. It's called Lilly Loch because in summer, which we're not quite into yet, it gets lily pads on it and then they all start flowering and it's really nice. I mean, I'll try and find a photograph on the internet for you I'll put it on the screen. But there won't be any there at the moment. Not far now. There's a little, well, you can either carry on and stop at this like a dam and have a look at it, or I think there's a little track. Yeah, is that it? I don't think so. It goes somewhere, that, but I don't think that's the one I'm after. What's this one here? Here we are. Well, I'll leave the cube in the sun. I mean, you never know, the battery might charge itself up with sunlight. Will it, do you think? I don't think so. You can always tell when you're walking, can't you? Because the camera's going up and down like that. Just like that. Up and down. Yeah. Everybody holds a camera. It goes up and down all the time. Now, are them lily pads there? Let's just have a look. I don't think they are. Oh, I think you can see them beginning to appear. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I think the lily pads are just beginning to... Oh, look here. See all them fish? Can you see them? Look at all them in there. Now, what are them? Are them small trout? They're really tiny, aren't they? Yeah, there's loads of them. They're probably all sticking together, aren't they? Yes, we've got some more lily pads there coming up. Yeah, but when they're all in flower, it's really nice. It's just a slight movement in the wind. Nothing much. Right. I mean, it's normally frogs that you can see swimming around, but today it's fishes. Clear as a bell, that water. A little bit of a brown tinge, so that's not as clear as a bell then, is it? But, well. Yeah, so these atoms that you're made of, yeah, they've come together years ago to make you. So they're very special, but it's good of them to do it, because they didn't need to do. Yeah. Indestructible. Yeah, so when they've finished with you, and you, well, for want of a better term, pop your clogs, the atoms that your body's made of will just move on to something else. Right. Oh, I'll just demonstrate walk assist here. I don't know if you can see this. So you press this button under here. It says walk and plus. So you press plus and it's off. Hey! So we're going up a really steep hill that you can't be bothered pedalling up. That's pretty handy, isn't it? Right. Well, we'll get on now and carry on. We'll have another look at this loch from this side, this angle. Oh, there's fish there and all, look. I don't know if you can see them, yeah. Well, do you know, I've been here a few times. We've cycled past it in the past. We haven't been up for quite a long time, but all we've seen is a few frogs, but never fishes. So where's the outlet, do you think? If it gets real heavy rain, it keeps raining and raining and raining, where does it go? Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a little dried up valley down there. This is some sort of a dam they've made, because nature hasn't put this here, has it? Going off the state of it, I say it's been here for a long time. Oh, can't see any outlet there. I don't know. Let's have a look. No. Well, that's a puzzle. I'll try and Google it. I'll put it on the screen. Where does the water go out of the Lilly Loch when it gets full? Right. I haven't seen anybody yet. I've just driven down the B970, turned right up that tarmac road, which is over there, and apart from one or two cars going past and two people on a tandem, I haven't seen anybody. Oh, there's a duck over there quacking. Right. Okay, let's carry on. All right. Do you know, for months and months now, every time I said, oh, I haven't done this, I haven't seen that, as soon as you say it, something turns up. There's me saying I haven't seen a single soul yet, and practically in the same minute, there's a couple with a dog. And that's, and you think, yeah, speak too soon. Well, they've smoothed this track off, because I remember it years ago. It was a really bad, bumpy, rooty, sort of stony track. But now it's quite smooth. And you can hear the wheels crunching. Keep looking down at that front tyre. Yeah, there it is. And that is, how many miles has that done now? 4,864 miles. And it's never punctured. It's still got tread on it. Continental. I mean, all those rough tracks I've been on. And I've never had a puncture in the back one either. But I replaced that because the tread were getting a bit smooth. That did about, well, when did I replace that? When the bike had done, I probably replaced it about 3,000. I don't know, I'll check it. I'll put that on the screen and all. I mean, there's only one thing I'm slightly concerned about with this bike, apart from the electrics, with it absolutely no trouble whatsoever, is the crank wheel. Now, I've had to replace the cassette twice because the teeth are getting wore out. The crank wheel, well, it's bigger, isn't it? It's a bigger diameter, there's more teeth on it. But when you think every time you turn the pedal, the chain goes round it, and microscopically, tiny little atoms are being worn away off it. Yeah. I remember reading in the Daily Mirror, what were it? The fact page. Facts you didn't know, this years ago. You really want to know just how small a molecule is, right? There are more molecules in a teaspoonful of water than there are teaspoonfuls of water in the Atlantic Ocean. Did you get that? How many teaspoonfuls of water do you think are in the Atlantic Ocean? Now, they must have worked it out, because they didn't say Pacific Ocean, did they? or Indian Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean's pretty massive, but that's just how small a molecule is. The atoms are even smaller. If you get a water molecule, apparently it consists, is it 3 atoms? 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. I mean, I'm simple brained, I don't understand these things. I mean, I'm thinking, well, hydrogen, that's inflammable, it's explosive stuff. And oxygen helps combustion. So why is it water doesn't set on fire then? And you say, oh well, it's because there are 2 atoms of hydrogen. Oh well. Okay, well I understand that now. I don't really, but they
Questi giorni quando vieni il bel sole, la 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 la. On days like these when skies are blue and fields are green, I look around and think about what might have been, and then I hear sweet music float around my head as I recall the many things we left unsaid. It's on days like these that I remember singing songs and drinking wine while your eyes played games with mine. On days like these I wonder what became of you.
Oh yeah. I could squeeze through there, but
No, I don't blame you.
I'd rather not bother. Shall I leave this open for you?
That's alright.
Or can you walk through that bit?
Yeah, I can manage through there. I'm just about squeezed.
Yeah, I'd lost a big sledgehammer like that, believe it or not. You wouldn't think that was possible, would you?
Putting in a post by yourself.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I was just putting. I only did that one singular one there, just put a QR code on so it's more visible, like for maps and.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, very good. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm filming. I'm just hoping to catch the train setting off now. If I get my timing right, I'll just arrive if it's going. See you later.
around the world. Stand up, humble brothers, joining our hands. United we're stronger, fighting for peace, caring about our loved ones, trusting ourselves, sharing our feelings. Believe me, if only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could, I'd make this world a better place. Believe me, if only I could. I think about the implications when along between the sheets, when all the hugging and kissing is tearing my heart apart. All people standing hand in hand, celebrating all different colors, joining together, sharing their feelings. Please believe me. Oh, believe me, believe me, if only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could, I'd make this world a better place. If only I could.
I remember the sound of the passing train as it rolled through the night in the pouring rain, and the touch of her hand and the way she said goodbye. And we walked in the sun down the Royal Mile, saw the light in her eye and the way she smiled, and she cried in the night, and I heard her say, don't go. What can I do, sweet darling? I don't wanna go away. Looking at you, sweet darling, I know I wanna stay. What can I do, sweet darling? In the light of the day, I was rolling home. I was thinking of you, waiting on your own, and I wanted to call, but then something said, oh no. Yeah, but now it's a dream, it's a memory, but I'll never forget what you gave to me. I was lost and alone, but you made me feel okay. What can I do, sweet darling? I don't wanna go away. Looking at you, sweet darling, I know I wanna stay. What can I do, sweet darling? passing train as it rolled through the night in the pouring rain, and the touch of a hand and the way she said goodbye.
Oh, the train's here, and there are people on waiting to go. But where's the engine? Now then, what's going on here? There's no engine. Or is it a little tiny engine at the beginning of it? Into this train? No? No engine. Well, let's have a see it. Check at the time. Now. So it is, as you can see, it's 7 or 8 minutes past 10 and it's supposed to set off. So what have we here? Oh, we've got an old diesel pulling the engine back. Well, the smoke coming out of the funnel. So this train usually sets off at 10:15. Wow. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. So it's EV Cooper. So it says there on that little plate, I don't know if you can hear me, rebuilt 1999 Aviemore. So it's due for setting off at 10:15. Now what's going on here, because of the diesel as well. Perhaps the steam engine's not feeling very well today. Have to have a diesel engine helping it. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get back on the bike and we'll go a little ride. And right up there is Delfaber Drive, and there's a level crossing there which it'll be going across. So I'll flip the camera back in its holder. Well, I've never been down this slope before. Now this is a nice little bit of Aviemore, tunnel under the railway line into the river. I'm not sure what the river's called, but you can walk through to the town centre there. Well, from here it looks as though it's going very slowly indeed. So there's a young lady here who thinks it's going to be a really nice day today. She might just about make it before the barrier closes. Oh, come on, hurry up, hurry up. Yes, just about made it there. Here we are. So if you ever come to Aviemore and you fancy going on this steam train, this is it. This is what you'll be travelling on. Pigeon nearly lost its life then. Last car being the observation car, of course, and there it goes. So it takes it about 1 hour and 3/4 to go where it's going and come back. Right, well, I'm going to go home now for a drink, and hope you enjoyed that. I'll try and get a better spot than this, because that's in the way there, isn't it? That's the best place here. It's not too bad, is it? Number 46512. So it was rebuilt in 1999. That's quite a while ago, that. And it's so this train sets off at 10:15, goes to Watergarten, then Broom Mill, and it gets back for, is it 12:15, I think, and then it has a bit of a rest and it sets off again and it does 2 more trips, so it's quite busy. I mean, I'll say that it's a fairly level track this, so there's no great big hills for it to be struggling up. But what it has to do at the other end, it unhooks when it gets to Broom Hill, and it turns round. Well, it doesn't turn round, it goes onto the other track and it reverses up right up to the other end backwards, and then goes forwards onto that observation car, and it pulls it all back to Aviemore. So the actual engine is going backwards. Can't turn round, can it? I mean, which looks better, a train with the engine at the front pulling forwards, or one pulling it along all backwards? Probably this, isn't it? Got seagulls up there having a watch. Come and watch the steam train, they're saying it's going out again. Squawk, squawk. Well, if they start squawking round here, it feels as though you're at a seaside place, like Port Isaac. Let's look at the time. Oh, it's only a minute to go now. The engine shed is way up there, and you know, I've looked at it when we went past, because we've been on this train last week, and it looks like a proper engine shed. I think, oh, just like Thomas the Tank Engine. There's about 3 or 4 little places for them to go and have a rest in these trains, and it is honestly just like Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, really, if anybody's watched that and you love models, you've got to watch. Whoa! Whoa, that was a good one, wasn't it? Hey, look at that carriage there, it's like a new one. Look at the shine on that. This is where they might start waving a bit now. The amount of maintenance that this must take, it costs a lot of money. There's some steam coming into that, isn't there? Here we are, the last carriage. And there it goes. First stop, Watergarten and then Broom Mill. And they don't have set off exactly on time. Every time. Right. Okay, I'll go back now and have a drink. Thanks for watching. We'll get used to the next one. I'm sure there'll be many more.